Hi guys, today I'm gonna show you how to work with the complex JSON in Azure Logic Apps. Okay, so first of all I will show you. Okay, this is my complex JSON object. Why I'm saying complex JSON object, you can see. So I kept everything, the data I kept inside the object. Okay, if I keep inside the array, I can say this is a JSON array. So now I can call it as a JSON object. Okay, first of all I will show JSON tool, JSON viewer. You can see. Okay, just a minute. Okay, you can see the department is a array. Okay, so you can see how many arrays there. The department has the diabetic array and the medications and medication classes, and finally drug one. The drug one has the associated drug. The drug has the name aspirin. You can see aspirin. This is aspirin. Okay, I want to retrieve these items which is inside the drug one array. So how to achieve this? You can see how many arrays there is a 1 2 3 4 5 6, total 6 arrays. Okay, you have to filter these all 6 arrays. Finally you have to retrieve these items. Okay, key values. Okay, under the drug 1 or drug 2, anything your wish. Okay, for that what we have to do, we have to use the for each loop, because the items inside the multiple, so you have to iterate that. So use the for each loop. Okay, and okay, let's start the operation. First of all, you have to, when you want to work with the JSON arrays, you have to first initialize that variables. Sorry, variables. Okay, in this variables, select the variables and initialize the variables. So this is our JSON data, JSON object. I'm going to give a name it as a JSON object, and it's a type of object, and this is my JSON object. You have to copy and paste over here in the value section. Okay, now you have initialized the data, initialize the JSON final, and later you have to compose that. Sorry, you have to pass that JSON data. So how to pass that? So this is our JSON content that you have initialized before in the initialize variable. So you have to set up the schema for your JSON. Okay, just use sample payload to generate schema. It will automatically generate your schema for your JSON object. Now what you have done, initialize the variable and pass JSON, and now we have to apply the loops. So I'm going to choose the control and for each loop. So in this for each loop, you can see again I'm going to my JSON, diabetes asthma department. You can see department diabetic asthma means, where is that? Okay, you can see the department has the two arrays. One is the diabetic and asthma. So I want to retrieve the data from these items, so you have to select the diabetes. Okay, after that you have to compose that data. Select the data operations and select the compose action. You can see, okay, in this compose, okay, just a minute, and this compose you have this, you can see medication classes. Okay, please select that medication classes. Where is that? Sorry, here. Okay, medication classes. Now we will check whether we get the data or not. Okay, we are supposed to get the data under the medication classes. Okay, drug 1 and drug 2 data, we are supposed to get this data. Okay, run your trigger. Now check, got successful. Okay, you can see the drug 1 and drug 2. Where is that? Sorry, output. You can see in the drug 1 and okay, let me copy this and paste over here. Control N, Control V. you can see the drug 1 and drug 2. Okay, now if you want to again filter the data, the drug 1 and drug 2, again you can do that. Okay, go to the designer for each to compose. Okay, add action here, and actually I want to especially I want to this data only. Okay, associated drug only. From the drug 1 I need the associated drug only I want these values. Okay, let's select the select operation, the data operations. You can see the select. Okay, and select the your outputs here. Okay, now select that. Sorry, okay, drug 1, sorry. Okay, drug 1 is nothing but I will give it name as a drug 1. Okay, now I select the drug 2. Okay, actually with drug 1 we have to keep here actually. Okay, let me correct myself. Yeah, associated drug. From the associated drug you have to select the data. Let me check once. In the associated drug we have a dose, name, strength. Okay, yeah, we got the dose. Okay, sometimes it will appear too late, but wait until it's load the data. Okay, got it. Dose name. Okay, and later check the after the dose name. Okay, name. Okay, name. Okay, now click on save. Let's run the trigger. You can see finally dose 2 and dose 2. Okay, dose name is 2 aspirin. Okay, dose 2 and aspirin. Okay, now just we made it by the configuration. In the coming session I will how to do it by the expressions. I will show it in the expressions. Okay, we have used the so many for each loops, so that time in the coming sessions I will show that in the simple expressions how to achieve that I will show you. Okay, thank you guys.